Guys, in today's video we're going to look at how to receive an item from SSA. So when the SSA does a good post goods issue, when the SSA does a post goods issue, we the supply collector or the supply sergeant have to do a post good receipt in the system. So that's what we're going to do today. So it's popularly known as the VL06i. Yeah, VL06i, but actually it's VL06i, also known as the post goods receipt. So let's get into it. When I get to places and stages I have to explain something for better understanding, I'll do so. So let's just get into the video. Sorry about that. So we start with our Zeus menu, go to reservation management, then inbound delivery or goods receipt. So we check for goods receipt. So from here we're going to go back and do it another way. So we're just going to type in VL06i in the command field. Now for goods receipt. So as you can see, my shipping point or receiving point is right there. Most people don't have DS over there. You can do it and add it to your screen. Most people have a storage location, so most people use the storage location, but I am fortunate to use the shipping point or receiving point, so I can use that to get onto this page where I can receive the item. So I'm going to go back, item viewer, then you look at the item you have. I'm going to go back and use the one that most people use to do their goods receipt. Type in the storage location, that should provisional S-log. We go to the item viewer, then it shows everything that you have with the SSA. So I'm going to show you guys something, right? So here you can actually change the view, that's the layout. You can change the layout and add some stuff to it. So I'm going to show you. I personally have my own, as you can see, I have my own layout that I have done for myself. I just didn't change the name, the layout description. I left it as the global default layout, but it's different from the global default layout. So I created a layout for myself, my personal layout, so that I know what I'm looking at. So mostly when you go to the VLOCSI, you don't see the created on column. Mostly you don't see the created on column when the date that the actual item was created, so that you can track when you can go to the SSA to pick up. So let's go on. I'll do another video to show you guys how to create your own layout. You can create your own layout for every transaction. I won't say every transaction, but for most of the transactions, you can create a layout for your reservation list. You can create a layout for I think your IWBK, something like that. You can create so many layouts. Yeah, you can create a layout for IWBK too and other stuff. So let's get into it. I'm going to select it, and as you can see, we have the delivery date. So the delivery date is not actually when the item got to the SSA. Sometimes the delivery date is different from the date it was created on. So as you can see, we have 19th May 2021, which is the same as the 19th May 2021. So it was created on the same day it was delivered. But let's look at this. When was it created? It was created on when? 26th April, right? 2021. But look at when it was delivered. So This tells you when whoever did the goods, what do we call it, post goods issued, they did it this time and this date, but look at when it was delivered. So sometimes somebody might be like, okay, let me check the delivery date. Is it the same as the created on? So mostly I use the created on. So when I go to the SSA for this day and I don't have it, then that means there's an issue. I have to ask somebody about it because you said this was when the goods was posted, right? So where is it goods? So let's continue. And also one thing, sometimes you might have a lot of items that you need to post goods receipt that you need to receive. What mostly I do is to use Control F and type in the last four digits or the alphanumeric document number. So this is the document number right here. So when I have more items that I need to goods receipt I receive, what I do is I pick the MRO, which is the 1348, normally called the MRO. I pick it up, look at the document number, the last four, Control F, type the last four in it, then it will pop up in a yellow highlight. It will highlight it yellow, then you will check that one. So, but this is just an example, so I'm just going to choose any of them and just do a post goods receipt for it. Let's go on. So now here too, there's something that we need to talk about here. So you see the post partial goods receipt. Okay, so let's say you go to the SSA on your MRO, you have, let's say, 20 pence, right? On the MRO 1348, you have 20 pence. But when you went into your bin, you had only 10 pence, right? Which means you are missing what, 10. So anytime you go to SSA and you find such a situation, what you do is instead of going straight to post goods receipt and checking this, what you can do is to do post partial goods receipt so that the SSA will be tracking that you didn't actually receive the full quantity on the MRO. That means something is missing. Also, the best thing is when you find out you don't have the complete item, you need to talk to the SSA guys first, the 92 hour first. You need to talk to them. When they can't find it, then you do the post partial goods receipt for them to know that they are supposed to give you additional 10 pence. So let's go on. Let's go on. So you check the post goods receipt when you don't have the full quantity on your MRO. If you have the full quantity, you go ahead and check the green. Now I'm going to hit a refresh and see if that item is still there, the share bench trimmers, and you can see it's gone. So that is all for how to receive goods from the SSA in GCSS. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share and like the video. There are more tricks coming up. There are more tricks that is going to make your work easy. I'm just going to take time and do those videos and post it. How to track any person that did a transaction in a system, how to track any item that came into the system and where it went to, whoever moved it. That all can be done with GCSS. So stay tuned. Thank you guys.